Hello, friends. Happy Saturday. This is Merly from Gardening in Kentucky YouTube channel. This is an unplanned, unscheduled live stream from my YouTube channel. I know I have not been posting a lot of videos lately because I have been busy doing a lot of things. So today I want just show you what hopefully here soon I will be able to post some more gardening videos our own garden produce about the first week of August. But on top of that, I have a full-time teaching job and a part-time teaching job, so I work two jobs. Plus we're running a homestead, big backyard garden, and I have added a roadside produce stand to all of the things that I have to do. So, guess what? I was not able to make a lot of videos because I used to make 3 videos a week. And then I tried making 1 video a week. But you know what? I'll do my best to make like 1 video a week, or maybe just, do a live stream, whatever I can. And today I'm going to show you my produce stand. um, I know I've created a video where I showed you a table and a beach umbrella. It's still here. There's the umbrella. That's the sign. And then this is an honor system produce stand because I'm not available all the time to watch this. But this is just a little signage I created. I started with my own produce, so like I put like homegrown vegetables, but now we realize that there's a lot of potential in this kind of business. So we basically got some of our produce to sell from a friend's farm, and some of them we got from the Amish farmers. And so basically my setup, if you're interested to make your own, like if you have a surplus of your garden produce and you can't really consume them and nobody wants them, or there's just nobody to give it to, you can like just put a table outside your house, put a sign, put a price on it, and then leave like a can or a jar for money. So this one right here, this is where people put their money. So and they know there's a hole here. This is a Christmas tin can. um, so I was like, this would be a good um, container for money, just for a temporary thing. So I just manually made this, created a little opening here where people can drop their payment. I have a little board that my daughter does not want this anymore. It's just like for her art, but she wanted to throw this away, and I was like, maybe I can use this one. So I kept it and realized that we need it. So we put pay here, and then there's the arrow, so they know that they put their payment on here. We just refresh this because the chalk um, has faded, and we started with yellow, but then like last night we noticed that it was white because it has faded, because this stand has been here for um, over a month already. And then that's the signage, but I'm gonna put a new signage. Now if you notice, it says here roadside homestead. That's my other channel. Anything that's like not directly related to gardening, I put in my roadside homestead channel. It's a smaller channel, currently has like 899 subscribers. So if you are interested in what I do in that channel, we have a lot of DIY projects in that channel, like how to do things in a cheaper way. And then I moved my chicken videos to the channel as well. Um, so yeah, go to the channel, you know, subscribe and watch the videos in my roadside homestead. That's to me. Okay, so since we started this produce stand, we've actually added another table. And guess what? Okay, so tomatoes here, uh, the beef steak tomatoes. These are the heirloom Cherokee. And then I didn't know in the beginning that people like green tomatoes, but they are flying off the table like crazy. And like if we have some that will start turning, now this one is just has just started turning. If it's like yellow enough, it's gonna go here. So when it's red, people will, you know, buy it. And then we have Honeycrisp apples. It just depends on what is available, but the Honeycrisp is what we got yesterday from the Amish. Um, Last time we had a Golden Delicious and the Gala apples. They're good, but Honeycrisp, and that's why like Honeycrisp is one of the like higher priced apples at the grocery stores. And then we have this. These are the Cherokees. Look at that. They're really big. Now, usually, if you buy Cherokee's cell, you would want something that's still green because um, you want to have a longer shelf life on that. Just trying to cover this box, but basically, yeah. And we have canning tomatoes. These are the red ones. 20 pounds in each of these boxes. $20 per box. So like basically, if you just buy tomatoes for canning, it's cheaper to look for the boxes because this one will be like $1 a pound. Now the big red tomatoes we're selling, these are pre-weighed because um, like whenever it's raining, I can't really put my weighing scale out here because there's no roof over this display. I mean, the only protection from the rain is this little umbrella that I put over the money box so the money does not get wet. But other than that, I mean, this display here is all exposed to the rain if it rains. And we get morning sun from that side. And then like at noon and early afternoon, whenever it's really hot, because we have a couple of trees here and they're really huge, they get shaded, which is a good thing. And then like late in the afternoon, we get sun from over there. That's from that side from my garden. But basically, this is a good display. So, and I just leave this here. And so far, people have been really honest. And I mean, I look at how many items were gone during the day. And I count the money that I get in my money box. And they all tallied up. So, which is a good thing. Now, we have some sweet onions. I harvested sweet onions from my garden. They're a little bit smaller. So I bought some bigger ones because people like these sweet onions. And then we have a few zinnias from the garden. I have pulled a lot of the zinnias. I'm going to show you in another video, hopefully, if I can make one. What I did to my garden on all the garden cleanup, and the weeds have grown crazy because basically I didn't have time to work in there, and we got a lot of rain a few weeks ago, and they just grew really tall. Like they are almost as tall as me, and like in some areas the weeds are, the grass is like taller than me. It's crazy. Now here, this is oriental eggplant. They're like the Asian eggplant. These are really yummy. We have a few of the acorn squash. We have the stackable pumpkins, butternut squash here, lots of butternuts. And then we have the mini pumpkins, more mini pumpkins here. Look at that. Aren't they beautiful? Lots of mini pumpkins, more butternut here. And then we have our jack-o'-lanterns. They are the medium-sized jack-o'-lanterns, selling them for $5 a piece. The The bigger mini pumpkins, we're selling them for $1 a piece, and then the smaller ones, we have them on here. They're 50 cents. Might have to change the signage to like $1 for two. I mean, it's the same, but um, it's just, a way of presenting it. But basically this pumpkins that I'm selling for $5 are a little bit bigger than the pumpkins that Walmart is selling for $4.98. But basically $4.98 at Walmart plus tax is over $5. So this will still end up cheaper, plus they're bigger. Now, I have pulled a lot of the corn stalks from my garden, and I didn't know that people buy these things. So basically this is just for decoration here, so you can feel the fall vibe in this area, and also a protection so people will not sue me if they get caught in this metal that's holding the light of the trailer, because we've set up the trailer here to display the pumpkins and some of the mums. But then my daughter, while she was helping set this up yesterday, she got caught right here twice. And I mean, we don't want people suing us over that. I mean, we're just trying to make a little income, a little side income from doing this. And so I put this tomato cage because I was using these tomato cages for zucchini and yellow squash during the summer, but then they're all dead now. So, and my tomatoes, I was growing them along the wire fence that I installed as trellises or staking. So yeah, we have that, and I ended up putting some of the corn stalks here. They're really so perfect as decoration. I still have to put a price on here. People, like some people here, they sell this for like 3 or 4 pieces for $5. So like, and they tie it up in a bunch. But I'm not gonna bundle this because this is mainly for decoration and for protection for my customers and my protection as well. So they will not get hurt, because if they get hurt, I might get hurt too, or my pockets will get hurt. So anyway, here, let's go this way. And we have some on this side too, because the frame of the light of the trailer is really sharp. So put this in here. Look at this, poor Christmas lima bean. This is from my three sisters garden, but my three sisters garden did not do well, so I just went ahead and pulled everything in it. I mean, the corn did really, really good. It was like a hybrid corn that I planted. Can't remember the name of it. It was yellow. It's not peaches and cream, but it's a hybrid variety, and it's so good. And then we have the moms here. They're so pretty. We got different colors. I'm hoping that in the future I can start my own mom's garden, but we'll see. It's a little bit complicated. I've been watching lots of videos about it. And here's some more of our jack-o'-lanterns. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's the view from this side. And then I bought a fresh produce flag from Amazon, so people can easily find my place. And the yellow flag is super duper bright. I might add a different flag next year, but for this year I'm fine with that. We've been selling some eggs too, but we only have 9 hens, and they have started slowing down. Like we usually get like 8 or 9 or maybe 10 a day. I don't even know how that happened since we only have 9 hens. But now we're just getting, it's not the same each day. Sometimes we only get 4 eggs a day, but sometimes like we get 7. And I noticed that this past 2 weeks, the highest that we get from the chicken coop is just 7 eggs. But that's okay. Whenever we have some, we started selling them for like $4 a dozen of the brown eggs. And like I was doing my computations in my mind, and $4 a dozen is actually not paying the feed of the chickens. Like my chickens, they eat a lot of food, and so I don't even know how people can sell their eggs super duper cheap. But then I noticed that some places are selling them for like $3. So I just went ahead and Now we're selling a dozen for $3, and they don't last long. Like sometimes they don't even get to the stand, and somebody will come here and buy them already. I mean, that is a good thing. Or sometimes we have pre-orders, but I I don't think I want to increase my flock just because um, this takes so much. I mean, they don't take so much time, and I probably have room for, I don't know, maybe 10 or 11 more hens, but they're gonna eat a lot. And like one bag for the 10 chickens that I have, because I have 9 hens and a rooster, one bag is good for 2 weeks at most, and that's $20 a bag. And then we buy them some scratch greens because we used to plant sunflowers on that end, and we used to plant a lot of corn, but then we didn't plant extra corn because we went on a vacation. We went to the Philippines last summer, and so we didn't have much, so we've just been buying some scratch greens and some like snacks for them, some treats. And so yeah, it gets a little bit expensive, and selling a dozen of eggs for $3 is not really making money. We're losing money on it, but we're just happy that we get like fresh eggs, and we have a, well, we don't have to sell all of the eggs. I mean, we eat some of them too, so we get fresh eggs. You know, we don't have to eat the eggs from the grocery stores that we don't know where they came from, and we don't know what chemicals were put into the bodies of these poor chickens laying the eggs that they're selling at the grocery stores. Because like last time I went to the grocery store, went to Walmart, they were selling a dozen of eggs for $1.82. I mean, that's so cheap. I can't even pay for the chicken feed if I sell a dozen for $4. And then you still have to pay for the egg cartons, and the egg cartons are like 80 cents to $1 a piece. So I don't know. I think if you want to lose money, raise some chickens and sell the eggs for super duper cheap. But anyway, it's like something I like putting eggs here, because whenever we have eggs, people come to my stand. And my initial plan on this one is whatever I have extra in the garden, I put on the table. People come here, you know, they get fresh garden produce, and I grow all of my vegetables organically. And so, I mean, they get healthy food. And then it just so happened that, you know, I've tried selling some more stuff that I'm not growing, but they're also organic. But now not all of this are organic, because I've been getting some from different farmers, but still they are fresh produce, um, and they're actually a lot better than the ones that you can get from the big box stores. I mean, the big box stores don't sell this kind of eggplant. Like, only in this area, I think only the Asian gardeners grow this. I have a lot of this in my garden too, but they're not this big. So I got this from a friend. And then, yeah, that's what we have in here, guys. I need to, now this one here, my daughter and I were talking last night that people might trip in this area because they can walk between the table and the pallet, but then they might trip in the corner. And so I put this tomato cage, and then I'm fixing to go pull some corn stalks to put on here, so that we can have more decorations here, and then so that people will not come this way. Or I guess I can just leave it like this, just put the tomato cage here. So I guess there's very little room between the tomato cage and the table, so probably people would not want to go in here, and they will just go around. I mean, they don't really need to go to the back, because this is just one table here. Look at that. I actually have 2 tables now, and I keep them full all the time, except for this basket here that got emptied yesterday. I couldn't keep up with the demand of the Oriental long beans, because it has gotten cooler already, and my beans have slowed down production. So hopefully next year, because I only planted a few this time, just one short row, I usually plant a lot more, but yeah, I mean, sometimes you just don't have too much time to do everything that you want to do. But basically, yeah, that's what we have in here. Oh, I just realized that I've been live streaming for over 20 minutes. So I guess, hi, Mengai. I will just, you know, go back to the garden. Oh, look at that. I'm going to show you this. Look at all of those mums. It's fall, so mom season is here. 3 weeks before Halloween. Look at that. Super pretty. And the pumpkins, the squash. I don't have much of the summer vegetables anymore. I mean, we have eggplant. Eggplant is a summer vegetable, and tomatoes are summer. I mean, tomatoes are fruits basically. So tomatoes are summer fruits. But like apples usually are fall fruits, and then the pumpkins, the butternut squash is a winter squash. Lots of jack-o'-lanterns. The pumpkins for baking right here. And so yeah, that's it. And I'm gonna go check on my chickens right now. If you want to come with me, and if I still have, okay, 9%. I guess, guys, I need to charge my phone, and then if I have time later, I might have to make a video, or maybe I will go on live in this channel, because my smaller channel, I was gonna go live on my roadside homestead, but I realized that I have not done any live streaming from that channel. So I clicked on it, but it said that it'll be available in 24 hours. So that's gonna be tomorrow. So I'm gonna try live streaming from that channel tomorrow. And if you would like to see some updates from my roadside homestead, it's a pretty cool channel. Lots of DIY projects in there. Like it's related to gardening and homesteading. Super duper cool. I invite you to follow or subscribe to my other channel, Roadside Homestead. That's gonna be all for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and have a blessed day. Bye bye.